Maxwell the Dab Master. Sirski. Cheers, brothers.
Cheers.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
How's your tasting, Max?
Pretty good.
Pretty good?
Pretty good.
What do you think, Kyron?
Oh,
Nice
that's-
Modelo?
Not too bad. It's pretty smooth. It's like a smoother version of Corona.
Modelito.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got some lime salt if you need any.
Oh my god.
But, yeah, this is the second podcast as a guest. Use your second guest, Maxwell.
Yeah.
Welcome.
How does it feel?
Welcome to the
Feel pretty
Stonedknowledge
honored.
podcast.
Pretty honored. Man.
But, so yeah, bro, I kind of just want to start things off, sort of talk about how, you and me met, because I don't think a lot of the viewers know, but, because I've known Kyron, obviously, I think we talked about it in the first pod, since, how long? We met
Since
in
like middle school.
middle
fourth?
school, yeah. And then I ended up
Well,
meeting...
we met in elementary school.
Yeah,
but
yeah. And then I ended up meeting Maxwell in high school freshman year. And then I ended up introducing Kyron and Max later down the line.
Oh, yeah.
But,
Bro, you also completely just skipped over the new setting.
oh yeah. It's
Yeah,
motherfucking
new setting.
95 degrees outside, so we
Yeah.
decided not to film the podcast.
I was
in
like
the
sitting
shed.
out there
Yeah.
for like 5 minutes. That shit was miserable.
Yeah,
It was miserable as fuck.
But,
Yeah.
so yeah, I don't know if you just want to tell the story of how we met. I don't know how
Yeah,
much,
I don't-
how
I
much
think
of that
it
you
was-
remember.
Well, I think we should let Max tell a little bit about himself and then how you guys met. So, you know, the viewers can get to know Max a little bit.
Yeah, I guess
Tell us a
so,
little
yeah.
bit about yourself, Max.
Yeah, I mean, well, I'm Max. Nice to meet you guys.
Okay. How about this? Okay. So let's say we were
How
meeting
about we
for
let
the
him?
first time.
How about we let him answer my question? Because I was gonna ask him some more questions about him. Just I was gonna break the ice with that. So
Okay.
if you want to answer the first question that I asked.
Yeah, so like, I think it was mainly like freshman year before I joined baseball. It was 7th hour Spanish, like when we first met.
Yeah, fucking Spanish. What was her name? That fucking.
Miss Muskrat,
Yeah, I think that was
something like that. Yeah.
She was the weirdest teacher, cause she'd be like so quiet and like
Yeah.
passive aggressive and shit, bruh. You ever have any teachers like that, guy?
Passive aggressive teachers a lot.
Like they're just hella quiet. Like if they're talking to you, it's almost like they're whispering.
Yeah.
Oh,
like-
no, I haven't
hard to
had
hear.
no teachers like that.
That shit was weird, bruh. It's
Yeah.
like she was scared to talk to everyone.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and another thing, I'm like deaf as fuck. So
Yeah.
like you guys know that shit. I'm supposed to be wearing hearing aids. So yeah, like kind of ass.
But yeah, we fucking met in Spanish class.
Yeah.
I just remember you were like hella fucking, like I didn't know anyone,
I've literally just moved to Tulsa, bro. Like
and like
from Bartlesville.
yeah, that's right. And like she assigned us seats next to each other, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were in the far left,
On God.
and then yeah, we just started fucking chopping
Yeah.
it up.
On God.
That shit was thrilled.
And then after that, I think our next class was like Miss Howland's or some shit.
Yeah, we had 2 classes together.
But we never got to sit next to each other over there. It's
Miss
fucking
Holland's
ass.
class was ass, bro. It was like I don't know if you ever had an English class where it's just like strict as fuck.
Y'all
Swear-
always be getting in
Many.
trouble for cheating.
I
on
swear
the
it's
test.
always the English teachers,
It's
bro.
always English.
It's always the
Yeah.
English teachers.
Fucking nerds.
Fucking Macbeth and shit.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
But yeah, bro, Booker T freshman year, that shit was lit, bro. So I know. So you mentioned you were deaf. I don't know. So basically, if you want to explain to them
Yeah.
what you do and
Why it makes me so deaf.
why it makes you deaf, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Like, basically, I've been like around cars all my life. You know, like my dad's a mechanic. He used to race cars, and we basically like it was like a family business kind of racetrack thing. You know.
Yeah.
And so I'm just working on cars right now, you know, and I've just been racing cars for a while in go-karts, which are also loud as fuck and also super fast. But yeah, they just damage your hearing over time. Like, finally started to wear hearing protection and shit. Like,
Yeah, that's
you
good.
definitely need to wear that around that. if you don't want to be deaf.
Yeah, I mean, 'cause I remember I was with you at the track whenever you were working on your go-kart, and like y'all were revving that shit, standing literally right next to it, and like, bro, I was at least maybe like a car length away from it, like standing sort of far away, and that shit had my ears ringing, bro. So like, I can only imagine standing right next to it, like every day, every time you're working on that shit.
Yeah, bro. This shit was. I mean, you get used to it, but I started wearing hearing protection now. Just, yeah.
That shit is sick though. Like the go-karting. For those that don't know, like he does like it's like basically professional. So like the go-karts look the same as like the ones in like Chuck E. Cheese and shit.
Kinda,
Like similar. Like it's the same. Like they're low to the ground, small and shit. But, like the difference is like he be racing outdoor on like an actual twisty ass track. So his shit be going like what's the top speed?
Top speed is like 112.
112.
Yeah.
In a little ass go-kart. Like
Should be busting
You have like all these different factory teams and shit, you know.
it. So how long have you been doing it for?
You said what?
So how long have you been doing it for?
Since I was like 5. I got my first go-kart, like little play go-kart when I was 3. And I just rode that around and I finally got used to it. And I got like my first real go-kart when I was like 5 and started racing at like 5.
Damn.
Yeah.
And like, how fast was the go-kart you had whenever you were 5?
Probably only like 30 to 40 miles an hour.
Oh, so it was nothing crazy.
It's still pretty
I mean,
fast for being 5 years old.
Yeah,
like,
it's still pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So I only had like one of those little walkers, like, you know, those fuck, I forget the name. They're just like these little play cars, and you sit in it.
oh,
and you
Power
have to-
Wheel?
I think it's called Power Wheel, but you have to use your legs to like drive it.
Oh.
Yeah, those little motherfuckers.
Was it like
Yeah.
paddle?
The
You
Yeah,
paddle
it
it?
was-
Those pedal cars or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
For real.
That's what I was doing when I was 5.
Yeah.
Shout out all the motherfucking 2000 babies. You know what I'm saying? They'll all remember
The
that shit.
2003 babies, we're in there too, man. We're in there too.
Oh, God.
Man. Yeah, so you've just been racing ever since you were little, bro.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about doing like some NASCAR shit, maybe? F1?
I don't like NASCAR. Like F1 would be cool as fuck, but like it takes so much money to do that shit. You need like hella sponsors, and it's just like some kid from Oklahoma is just not.
I mean, but how
Fucking-
hard would it be for you to get a sponsor, though?
I don't know. Like I need it. Like if I'd have to really work towards it. That'd be like my primary focus, you know.
Yeah.
I think you
So, like-
could if you did a lot of like promotional stuff on social media,
Yeah.
racing videos and stuff.
Yeah, 'cause I know kids that have done that, you know, and they've like gotten IMSA seats, which is like actual professional racing, you know. Like,
Really?
Like you remember how much you would play like all those racing games with your whole steering wheel setup and shit?
yeah.
Like imagine you like stream that shit on Twitch or something.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like just feel like if you had like if you did like social media, like racing content,
yeah.
Yeah.
like throw a GoPro on the motherfucking on that shit while you're
Yeah,
racing on
that
the
would be
track.
pretty
That
tight.
shit would be hard.
I just have to find some time for that shit, you know. And
Yeah.
Just fucking. That would be cool as fuck, though.
It definitely would be like a whole nother
Yeah.
thing to manage,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, that shit is sick.
Yeah.
So when I don't know if you remember, but because you started smoking way before me or Kyron did.
Yeah.
But
I think this one's.
when did you first start smoking weed?
I don't really. I mean, it's not like my proudest thing, you know.
How old were you?
I don't know how old I was. I think I know what grade it was. It was like sometime in middle school, probably. Like it was with my sister's boyfriend,
Right, I think I remember you telling me that.
and they were in high school, and I was like fucking like probably 6th or 7th grade. or some
Damn.
shit. And we were just taking hits out of the bong and pipe. That was pretty fucked up. I remember being like hella fucked up.
Fucking just.
And just getting the munchies like I was
Zooted.
in my house back in fucking Ramona, you know.
Yeah.
Sorry about the little cut. If you guys couldn't hear, we have a very annoying inbred retarded dog that is just barking the entire time. I think he wants to be a part of the conversation. I'm feeling a little left out. But he's a very talkative animal. But Yeah, sorry to cut you off, Max. You were talking about first time you smoked.
Yeah.
With your
I just remember being high as fuck, you know. And I just did that for a little bit. I wasn't really smoking all that much, but
So when you first smoked, what were your first impressions on it? Like your first high. Like what would you what did you think about it? Like trying it the first time.
I don't even know. It was so long ago, but like I just remember being like so locked to the couch, you know, like you're just like one with the couch, you know, and fucking just once I got the munchies, I was just in the fucking pantry just looking at everything, you know, and just was like, this is amazing, bro. You know, like I don't even know.
So it was like you fell in love at first high type shit.
Pretty much.
Oh god. Cause yeah, that was the same shit for me.
I was a little scared at first. I wasn't gonna
You were
lie.
nervous?
A little nervous.
I know.
Cause like I was kind of getting peer pressured into it, you know.
I mean, I'm sure me and Kyron could definitely relate. I definitely could. I mean, I was a little nervous.
Yeah.
First time I smoked. I mean, that kind of leads into the next topic. Because,
Mhm.
so Max, like I was saying, had already started smoking. But it was freshman year after me and Max became friends. And I'm pretty sure Kyron had already started smoking with his homie Hayden. He told that story on one of the podcasts. Like that summer, right, before going into high school. So at this point, I was a little late. It was freshman year. I still hadn't started. Which, if you guys are in high school and you don't smoke weed, that's good. We're not encouraging it. But, yeah, it was like fall break or like it was like spring break or something. It was like one of the breaks because we were off for a whole week. And I just remember, was it your idea? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was your idea. You were like,
I think it was your idea to meet up at the Quick Trip.
well, it was my idea to meet up, but you were saying like,
I
bro,
was saying I had some tree or some shit, probably.
I have some tree. You trying to smoke? And I was like, yeah. So we ended up agreeing on like walking, cause our houses weren't that far away.
Yeah.
Probably like
3 miles.
8-minute drive from each other. But we were walking.
Yeah.
And so we met in the middle of this park, and like near this Quick Trip on Peoria, and like, bruh, it was in the middle of the night. Like we were walking. This is freshman year, no cars or anything. We're just walking all alone in the middle of the night, and then we finally get there.
That was so sketchy.
This dude had nothing to drink. All right, keep that in mind. This is my first time smoking weed, but I did some research. I knew like Cottonmouth and shit, so I brought like 2 or 3 cans of Sprite, dog. Like I came prepared. Type
He
shit.
became strapped.
And so I pulled up, met up with Max. We're like, oh, what's up, bro? You know what I'm saying? And we went over to like the park, like there's a little playground, and like we went up to like the top of the like little playground or whatever, just sitting up there. And Max pulled out like this little
Pinch hitter.
but like it turned into like a lighter, didn't it?
No, it
Or,
looked like a lighter.
It looked like a little box lighter.
It's
And the
like
pinch hitter
a
was
box lighter,
inside
but
of it.
Yeah.
yeah.
That was
And
the
it had-
first thing I used to smoke too. This
Yeah.
the classic.
But
Yeah.
yeah, he pulled that shit out, pulled out
And
like
like it pulled
a little bit of weed.
like part of the lighter, you know, had like that little part of the tube, you know, you like twist
Yeah.
in.
And you just
Fucking
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember
yeah.
he pulled it out. It was
the
like
classic pinch hit.
This
Yeah.
whole mechanism.
Uh,
But yeah, I don't even think you brought did you just bring like a gram?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
About a gram.
Maybe a little more, but not much.
And bruh, this is like, so from my perspective, because this is my first time smoking, bruh. We were smoking that shit, and I was feeling high as fuck. I was feeling good, and this dude Max started fucking yakking, bruh. And
Because I always fucking, if I smoke too much,
yeah.
after I eat, I'll just throw up.
I remember you telling me that shit, but I was under the impression, because I never smoked, so I only knew what I'd seen on YouTube. I thought, because I'd watched a bunch of YouTube videos on Reggie, so I thought if you throw up from smoking weed, that meant it was Reggie, which obviously is not the case. You could just, green out. But I thought this dude Max, like we had smoked some Reggie, so I was like, oh fuck. Max was just yakking, and then eventually... Well, yeah, he finessed one of my Sprites, because like I said, he didn't bring anything to drink.
I didn't finesse it, did I?
I mean, you asked for it, and I was
Yeah.
like, bro, these are mine. I gave it to him. And then I'm just sitting there. I never got up. I was sitting there high as fuck the whole time. And this dude, Max, was just running around in circles with his arms up like,
Yeah, I was having a good time.
Just
Like,
having
bro,
a real good
I was like up on the swings and shit too. Just we had a park. It's fucking fun.
like what was going on in your, were you just fucking around or like, what was your mindset
I don't
whenever
even
you,
remember.
He
I
was
was
like-
being pretty fucking stoned.
because
You
I
know?
thought you were tweaking, bro.
I probably kind of was.
I was really sitting there so high for the first time, like, what
Like
the
I remember the fucking walk home being sketch as fuck, bro. I was like,
bro.
Just paranoid.
like there's just so much shit, like fucking like cop lights, you know, and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a few cops and I literally would dive down on my stomach and like lay behind some bushes. Like I was paranoid as fuck.
Fuck that.
Cause it was a whole walk home. Like after we smoked, we just walked back to our cribs alone in the middle of the night. High as shit. I was high for the first time. Like
Just chilling. Big chilling.
that shit was definitely fucking insane.
Yeah.
It was a good experience.
Yeah, the first time highs, bro, can never go back to 'em. It's
What was
crazy.
your first time getting high?
My first time, bro, I was smoking with Hayden. We, the first time, it was Reggie. So, I smoked Reggie for the first time. It was fucking nothing. Like, literally the only thing that happened is, like, I had the munchies, but I was chilling. But my homie, or Hayden's homie, Nathan, or shit, oh, fuck it. Homie Nathan, he got, like, fucked up. Like, he don't even smoke no more. He got fucked up off the Reggie, bro. Like he was, he was tripping. Like he jumped down, laid on the couch, and was like, "Bro, I need a hot dog." Like he was just begging for hot dogs.
What?
Homie was hungry.
Taken for a hot.
Yeah, like I was fucking up the pantry too. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah.
like I was chilling.
Damn. Fucking.
I was
begging
Fiending
for
for
the
the
glizzy.
motherfucking wieners.
Yeah, he was
That
fiending,
glizzy.
bro.
The
He was
glizzy
he
gobbler.
wanted- Yeah,
Get
he
some-
was the glizzy gladiator, dog. He was like screaming for them. So I was like, damn, bro, homie's hungry.
You sure he was?
He's
he was
tweaking for
wanting-
that hot dog,
You
bro.
sure? You sure you wanted those hot dogs to eat them? He sounds like you wanted them pretty bad, bro.
I don't know, bro. He was craving them. You know, he was craving them, dog. So I was like, hey, man, we don't got hot dogs, but we do got some chips. That's what I'm eating on. Gave him some chips, and he ended up just fucking slumping out.
Damn.
Yeah. But like my second time though, I got high as fuck. Smoked something called green crack.
Mm.
It's like a dub strand. Actually,
Double strain. Classic.
we mixed some of that with your what was it? Your 1.5K video.
Oh,
Yeah, we smoked some of that green crack and that grab
Yeah.
leaf.
Oh my god.
yeah.
Shit was reminiscent. Very.
That shit was sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, to the next topic, I think this is a good way to sort of mix two topics in because we were wanting to talk about your mom's house and how lit your motherfucking mom's house be getting. But I'm pretty sure I recall whenever I first introduced Kyron and you to each other, correct me if I'm wrong, Kyron, but didn't I just have you pull up to Max's mom's?
Yeah, my first time meeting Maxwell was at his pad.
So yeah, if you want to run us
And
by that story.
dude, literally my very first night over Maxwell, like warm welcomed, you know, made me feel hella welcome. You're like, "What's up, bro? Hella cool guy." And I was like, "Oh, this dude's pretty chill." There was hella other people there, pretty sure.
We
like,
were getting
hella-
lit, were we not?
Hella other people there, yeah. And like there, as
don't
soon as
remember
I
who all
walked
was
up
there.
there, I don't either. But as soon as I walked up there, fucking weed busted out everywhere, bro, everywhere. I was like, oh shit, nigga, it's going down. And then like we just got there and they're talking about more people pulling up, and I was like, bro, what the fuck? I thought we were just gonna smoke or something. These niggas
It
are
was
trying
out
to
of
have a little
hand back in the
kickback.
day, bro. It was out
Yeah.
of hand.
It was just always lit as fuck, bro.
There
I
was
swear that's what it
always
was.
kickbacks.
Like,
there.
yeah.
Your spot was it was the spot.
Yeah.
It was,
It
the
was the
spot.
spot. But yeah, man, I fucking walked up there, dabbed the max, we chopped it up, rolled up, smoked a fuck ton. Like, bro, I don't really remember the whole night, but I do remember, like, eventually some booze got broke out. I think someone got some
We
booze.
probably went and got some beer.
Yeah, with AJ. I remember AJ was there.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, AJ was there that night. We got some booze, and Shit,
We just
bro.
got fucked up.
Yeah, next thing you know, we got Whataburger too. I remember
Yup.
getting Whataburger.
Yup.
And then I just end up waking up in the bathroom, bro. like, I don't even remember how the fuck or what the fuck happened. Or like, I think I like
Sometimes you wake up in the bathroom.
I don't know, bro. I think I like sleepwalked into the bathroom and then like just fucking woke up and I was like, bro, I'm in the fucking bathroom. I was just chilling, so I took a shit, walked out, and then laid back on the floor. Cause that's the last place I remember. Like we were all like chilling, just smoking, and I was just laying out on the floor, and then next thing you know, I'm in the bathroom, back on the floor.
I'm telling you, bro, Max's mom's cribbo was literally like the spot where all benders would take place. Like straight benders.
Mighty benders.
Like, so yeah, that was the first time you and
That was
Max
my
met,
first ever bender too.
and that was your first time pulling up to Max's crib. But yeah, that's how I was gonna tie both those topics together, because we would literally, at that point, I had already been going to your crib for a while, but it had gotten to the point where like every weekend, I would pull up, and all the homies would pull up. We'd just smoke hella weed, hella blunts, hit hella dabs, motherfucking. Everyone would bring their P4 and shit, and like TVs. We'd have all the setups,
Fortnite. Fucking,
and literally
I'd play Fortnite all the fucking time. Bro.
we would get beer. Like we would have like on like I know you remember this, but it was a legendary fall break where the entire fall break we were wearing the same clothes. We did the same thing every day basically. We'd wake up, start smoking weed, and then we'd go get beer, and then we'd drink all that. We'd go get more beer, and we'd end up getting beer 3 to 4 times every day for this entire week-long fall break. And we were literally, it was a week-long bender, bro. This dude's mom's crib, and like, bro, I swear to God,
Fucked every day.
it was one of the most memorable weeks of my high school experience, bro. Like, not that I remember everything, but like, I will never forget that week. Because it was like, bro, it was literally just a bender, bro. That shit was so lit.
Yeah.
Like, we had the ping pong table out, playing beer pong and shit, bro.
Yeah. Was that New Year's?
No. Well, we did that on New Year's too, but no, it was like a fall break.
Isn't that whenever you swiped your V card on the ping pong table?
We were there. Oh, yeah. You want to tell that story? This motherfucker Max lost his V card on
Legendary.
the ping pong table. Bro.
Yeah, bro. It was not the most ideal, but it worked. But then we also had a beanbag that no one ever touched, too.
Yeah, no one ever sat on it after he told us what he did on there.
What'd you do to the beanbag? I think I sat on the beanbag.
I think I got a head on the beanbag.
I don't ever remember. Oh,
So
got
did you
topped up
start on the beanbag and move to the table, or vice versa?
Vice versa, I think.
You start on the table and then ended on the beanbag?
I think.
That's some romantic
Yeah.
shit, Max.
Yeah. Why are we going into details, Joey? Alright, next topic.
Next topic. Well, shit. Yeah. I mean, is there anything else you want to add to those kickbacks? You have any, like, highlight memories from, like, just all the times at your mom's?
No, there's so many crazy events, bro. Like,
So many.
So many.
there were so many fights. I remember that. There was hella fucking brawls, bro.
I almost beat Xander's
Yeah.
ass, like, 4 times, bro.
Yeah.
Hey,
I
shout
used to
out to
jump
homie
as fuck.
Xander.
It was
He's
fun,
bitch
though.
made, and I'm not even bleeping
Yeah.
out his name. He fucked over me and Maxwell, so
Yeah.
fuck Xander.
He's a bitch, and he fucking dropped out of his tech class, too.
He dropped out of tech. Good for him.
And also,
Motherfucker.
Kelsey and him broke up.
That's good. That's very good.
And yeah, fuck you, Xander, if you're watching this. You're a fucking bitch.
Yeah, deep rooted.
Fuck him, like Youngboy said.
Deep rooted.
That's funny.
But yes.
On to the next.
So I don't know if you remember this. I think you do. But we were, cause I feel like the three of us, we've always sort of had that young entrepreneurial spirit. You know what I'm saying? And this is back in what, junior or sophomore year? I think
it was sophomore.
sophomore year. Me and the homie Maxwell stumbled upon a smoke shop that I will not name.
No.
That did not
Never.
ID, and we became cool with them, and they were throwing us deals on
bad deals.
like off-brand jewel pods. We were buying them in bulk.
Yeah, and also disposables.
Disposables,
cheap
yeah.
disposables.
So me and Max would go in there, buy like $100, $200, $300 worth of Nick, and then we were literally straight flipping them on the daily at school. Me and Max were like the straight Nick plugs, right?
Yeah.
And everything was going perfectly. We both had our privates. Like
Yeah.
all the people that we were cool with, all the homies were on the privates. Like no rats or anything. Like no randos on the private. It was all people we knew. And fast forward to, that was like the first week. We had done it for 1 week successfully. And then the weekend hit, business was a little slower. We were out, selling Nick still, but like the heavy business was at school type shit.
Yeah.
And we had both stocked up for the Monday over the weekend. We both had a bunch of deals lined up, people that wanted to buy some that Monday. And so we had a bunch of Nick in our bags. And so we go into school, right? Me and Max both go to our first hour. And probably around halfway through first hour, and I'll let you tell this from your perspective, but two of the, like, there's like fucking 8 like people on the principal team. Like there's so many vice principals at Booker T. There's like 4 or 5 of them, but like a couple of them came in and they had pulled me out of class. They grabbed my bags before, like they didn't even let me carry it. They grabbed my bag, my phone, and because they was sitting on the table, and they were like, "You need to come with me." And so I'm walking, I'm falling down. I was on the 2nd floor. I fall down to the 1st floor. And as we're about to like go into the office, I see them walk out of the music history, or like out of the music class, one of the music classes.
Was it first hour or 2nd
Two more
hour?
of them. It might have been 2nd hour. No. It was one of the days where it's block days.
Yeah.
So we were in 2nd hour, but it was first class a day.
Mhm.
But so we were in that class, and I just see 2 more of the vice principals walk out, and they got Maxwell with them. And we just look at each other, and we know. At that point, like, I had a feeling as they were taking me, I was like, damn, did I get caught selling Nick? But I was like, nah, it could be for something else. But as soon as I saw Max, like, fuck, they got us. And, bro, fast forward to, like, long story short, because I know Max is going to tell us from his perspective. But, bro, this fucking bitch, bleeped out her name, but this fucking bitch that we were both friends with, she was cool with us. That's why she was on the private. She had like taken a picture of it, so like we didn't know she screenshotted it.
No reason.
But she had taken a picture of our stories and then shown them to Arterberry, the vice principal. Complete ratted on us. Only because she used to sell Nick herself, and we were fucking pushing way more than she ever did. So she was jealous of our bag.
Yeah.
That's what it was. The bitch was jealous of our bag. Because me and Max were fucking pushing, bro. We were some young, like, if El Chapo pushed Nick, we were some young little El Chapos, you know what I'm saying?
Young El Chapos.
But, like, bro, so you go into first hour, right?
Yeah.
And then just explain it from your perspective. You're sitting in there in class, right?
Bro, so I don't really remember too much from that.
It was a while ago, yeah.
Like, I was just mainly in shock, like fucking,
Just like,
I think I was in either music history or Bernie's, one of those two.
Oh, yeah, it was just from that music hall. I can't
Yeah.
remember what class.
But I think it was Arterberry that was walking me out. She's like, I need you to bring your bag and shit, And I was like, oh, fuck, I think I know what this is about. And I start walking up to the office, and I see Noah. But, like, the thing that was good for me, but not so good for Noah, was, like, I basically, like, sold all my product already, except, like, maybe 1 or 2 things.
Yeah, he had,
and they weren't allowed to take the money, I thought.
yeah, he had most of his deals lined up in the morning, so he just had a stack of cash. But I had all my deals lined up throughout the day.
Yeah.
So, like, by the end of the day, I would have had my stack of cash. But since they got me in first hour, like, you know what I'm saying? So, like this dude Max got a little lucky, because he got to walk out with that stack.
I remember they were looking at my wallet, they were like, this is a lot of cash here. I was like,
I'm balling like that.
They literally, you remember when they laid out all the Nick on the table like it was a drug bust, bro?
Yeah. And they were like
thought they
taking
were really
pictures of
doing
it and
something.
They were
shit.
taking pictures.
They're like, oh yeah, they're gonna love this.
Like the majority of it was mine, cause like I was like, bro, I had so much Nick. Like I lost. Max is lucky because he got to keep his stack. They only took his nicotine. They took all my Nick, $200 plus $300, including profit. That's solely profit. I would have made that day, off of nicotine.
Yeah.
They took my bag, bro.
Oh, that shit's tough as fuck, bro.
Fuck Anna Purdy. But hey, no cap, Karma will get her. Karma will get her. She already done probably got by Karma. I'm not even gonna cap. That shit was a minute ago.
She done fall off the earth, probably.
Karma be getting people. That's
Yeah.
the good thing.
Yeah, bro, that's a shitty feeling though. Getting caught by the principal, walked down by the office. Fucking like, bro.
Especially like we're just getting money. Like you'd think schools should applaud people for entrepreneurial shit. It's not like we were selling fucking heroin.
Yeah.
That's
Just
true.
selling nicotine.
I mean, they don't act the same way with muffins or shit. But I remember whenever I would sell candy and shit, the teachers would get mad as fuck. And be
Yeah,
like, you can't do that.
It's like, bro,
You
it's
can't
like they
do
don't want you to be an entrepreneur. They want you to just be a sheep. So like even people that sell candy, like I remember you get in trouble for that shit. It's like, why? Like
You get in fucking
I
trouble,
used to do
bro.
that shit.
like they should fucking
They take all your snacks and then
they should like applaud students for fucking having a young entrepreneurial mindset.
Yeah.
Like tell them that's good and like almost like helping.
But hey, you want to
perfect
know a trick, a way around that? If it's for like what you call it, volunteer or like donations.
Like the chocolate boxes, the
Yes,
candy bars.
You can get away with that
You
because
can.
you can just say it's for a donation. It's pretty fucked up, but you know, if you're an entrepreneur, you gotta do what you gotta do, make your bag
Yeah.
the right way. You know, just tell them it's for a profit, a
in
non-profit.
fucked up situations, it sometimes calls for fucked up decisions.
Exactly. And so you just gotta make that decision, man. Just tell them it's a fucking for the goddamn I don't even know, cancer kids or some shit. You know what I mean? like you just gotta do what you gotta do, bro, and then fucking do what you gotta do, dog. That's all I gotta say about that one. Not financial advice.
Yeah, I don't know. So speaking of Rooney's room, because you're talking about you got pulled out of Rooney's room, you think? I don't know if you remember freshman year. And so for those who don't know, Rooney was just a teacher, and we're not gonna get him in trouble by saying his name because he already got caught and kicked out. But Rooney was the drama teacher, chill as fuck, very chill, just person, teacher, and everything. Shout out Rooney. But
Yeah.
he was the drama teacher, like I said, and there was I mean, it was a sick class, but I don't know. You remember the closet in there,
Yeah.
freshman year?
The LED light.
They had like
Christmas
the LED
lights.
Christmas lights in there and shit. Bro, so that was the first time I'd ever hit a cart in there.
Yeah.
I don't know. You remember that shit? How we just
Yeah.
go into the closet. There'd be like
Somebody with a cart.
all the stoners would always be in there,
Yeah.
just chilling,
Getting high as fuck.
Rotating.
hot
the
boxing
cart.
with the cart.
Wait,
basically.
so this kind of explain like this. the
You want to
setup?
explain it?
I don't. It, like when you walked into the closet, it had like these, like shelf racks, you know, for
And it
It
storage.
was like a
and shit.
storage closet.
Yeah, storage.
And it was in the, because I've been to Booker T. Like, I've only been to parts of it.
It was
though.
in the drama classroom.
So,
But
not
like-
like the
yeah.
auditorium type shit.
No, it's like a
Oh.
classroom for drama.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. My
It's
bad.
like
I didn't
kind of more like a
cut you
theater
off.
room almost.
Theater, yeah, theater.
Theater. Yeah, I didn't mean
Yeah.
to cut you off though. But I was just curious
Yeah.
about it.
But basically, like in the corners too, it had like those LED lights.
Oh,
And-
so it was like a
yeah.
vibe in there.
Yeah, and then they had chairs in there too, and
Someone
fucking-
put Christmas lights up in there, and then like you could either there was a few chairs, or you could sit like up on the shelf.
Yeah, the shelf was kind of.
Sometimes people would sit on the top of the
shit.
shelf. It's pretty thorough.
Damn, bro. I would go to sleep to be honest. Because, like, you remember the Christmas lights in Miss Kerbo's class?
Yeah.
Like, shit like that where it's just, like, nice
Yeah,
vibe.
just get like a fucking sleeping bag.
Yeah, it's like, I just feel
Get
so
on the
tired.
shelf.
Bro, I swear we would go in there, like in class would just start, and the next thing you know, someone would be banging on the door like, "Guys, class is already over." We'd still be just in there high as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, bro, people would leave their class and like ask the teacher to go to the bathroom and then go to the drama class. Like that was the room that you go to if you're skipping type shit.
Mhm.
Oh, God.
Like everyone would just go in there, kick it.
Yeah.
Cause he didn't even, you didn't have to go into the closet. Like if you were just sitting out there, you could like hit your vape, rip the cart, and he wouldn't even trip.
Was your guys' bathroom the vape room?
The bathroom was the vape room too, but Rooney's was like, that was the spot where you'd go. type
Yeah,
shit.
that was the chill spot.
That was the chill spot.
Like the
See,
part
that's
where
sick
you
as
could
fuck.
vape freely, you know.
Like, that was where you'd vape freely, but then during passing period, the bathroom was
Yeah.
the spot.
See, that's hard. At Owasso High School, we didn't have any of that shit.
Yeah.
We didn't have a single chill spot except for the bathroom or like the parking lot in your car.
Yeah.
It's because they don't last long. Rooney ended up getting caught, and they fired him.
No. I don't think there are any others like that.
Hopefully, Rooney doing something better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Maybe end up working out good
Making
for him.
more bread.
Yeah.
Found a better job. Because I know he wasn't like a certified teacher. He originally was just a drama teacher, like the
Yeah.
Tulsa theater place on.
No, so he's in theater. Oh yeah, he's he's cool.
You know what I'm saying? No, he's a chill dude. But and Arterberry actually hired him. I remember he told me this. But she just went to the Tulsa theater and just found someone that would be willing to teach drama at Booker T, because they didn't have a drama teacher.
Yeah.
So that's how they were able to just fire him like that, because he wasn't even a certified teacher.
Mm.
If it's a certified teacher that you're trying to get rid of, like, you have to, and it's for something bad. Like, you remember Mr. Williams? He was a fucking pedophile.
Yeah.
And they had to, like, you have to, like, take that to, like, Tulsa Public School District to get his license, teaching license removed.
No.
Because that motherfucker was literally, like, all of the, like, hot white girls or whatever, he would, like, DM them on IG and, like, flirt with them in class and shit. Like, he was on some weird shit, bro. Weird shit.
Yeah.
Heard stories about him. I never had him as a teacher.
So think about this, right? Public school, you never normally have one teacher 2 times in a row unless you get held back or something. I had this fucking pedo Mr. Williams 2 years in a row. 2 years in a row. And I knew from the first year, because this dude Drake, y'all know Drake. Drake, like, he just knew somehow. I mean, I think it's because he was cool with, like, all the white girls. It's like he had just heard from the gossip. But I remember he was telling me, he was like, bruh, this dude, Mr. Williams, is a straight pedo. Like, he was telling me how he'd be, like, DMing, like, bitches on IG and shit. And so, like, I knew from the first year. I had him freshman year and sophomore year. So, like, just imagine having a class where you know the teacher's a pedophile, but, like, what are you going to do?
Bro, we had a teacher like that at the Row.
We did! Bro,
Mr. Wilborn. Bro.
Tulsa Public Schools has the most
It's
fucked
only
teachers, bro.
TPS, because whenever I went to Owasso, it... Actually, that's a lie. I think it's a lie. There's been, like, weirder cases, like,
Bro,
people...
Because all 4 years at Booker T, every school year, I had a teacher get fired. So, like, first year, if it wasn't fired, just something crazy would happen. Like, first year, it was, I can't remember who it was. But, it was my fucking, what's it called? Science teacher or whatever.
Yeah.
And then he just quit. He was done with school. And then the second year, it was my math teacher. He committed suicide.
Damn.
And like, he always seemed depressed because the way he would teach, he would just go up there, literally write the answers to the homework on the board, and then we just check our answers, and then he'd just sit at his desk and watch Netflix. Like, the dude was depressed. So he ended up killing himself. Rest in peace, that teacher. I can't remember his name.
Damn.
And then the year after that, the pedo teacher got gone. You know what I'm saying? And then Rooney, the next year, it's like, bruh, that shit.
That's TPS in a
That's
nutshell.
TPS right there. And every year they would replace the teacher with some old 80-year-old woman that's been a retired teacher for 50 years. And she'd come back and try and teach like they would back in the fucking 70s. It'd be just weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's literally why, like, bro, they need to focus more on the schools. Like, I'm not even trying to get all political, because
Yeah, I feel like
that's not what this is.
I feel like
about.
this is a good transition to a question. What is your opinion on public schooling?
I don't know, bro. It's like not really that. I mean, you get some knowledge from it, you know, but not really that much, you know, to where it's, I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it, you know.
It's not shit.
It's not what.
It's not shit, bro.
Like, I feel like they just don't focus on the right things. Because you hear, like, you could talk to anybody's parent, and they always say, like, oh, I haven't used that shit since I was your age in school type shit. Like whenever you try and get your parent to help you with like your math problems or some shit.
They don't even know.
And they
what
have
the fuck that
literally
shit is.
they'll look at your math homework. They'll be like, yeah, I haven't done this shit since I was your age, literally in high school. So it's like a lot of the shit that they focus on that
It doesn't matter.
the core classes, like some obviously the core classes are important, but I think they need to be less of a focus, and they need to have classes where you learn about like how to work with your hands, how to fucking build shit, how to
pay
fucking
taxes.
fix your car, how to pay taxes, how to fucking
manage your money.
how to manage your money. Like they need to focus on classes where they actually benefit shit that
Yeah.
you do in your real life.
They used to have a lot of automotive like tech classes
Like,
in high school.
You should, like imagine everybody knew how to fucking like work on their car and shit. You had an actual
change
class
your
for
own
that.
oil, all that shit.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
And you know what'd be even cooler is if they focused on just building up like kids as a whole. It's like if you think about it, I mean like, bro, kids in school and shit, they're our future. Fucking governors, the people that are gonna run America. So I feel like eventually they should try to find some way to like fucking have like something for the people that know what they want to do. Because you knew what you wanted to do when, like high school?
No. All throughout high school, I did not know what I wanted to do, and it wasn't until I graduated. And that's, I think, one of the reasons is because of high school. But, like, I said this on one of the last podcasts, but I think, like, you remember when I said there should be, like, a mental health class?
Yeah.
Like, I think school should be designed where it's almost like, sort of like, I don't know if you've ever seen, like, the interactive movies, but it's like, it's a movie, and there's a bunch of different versions of it. And you get to interact with the movie, like click buttons, almost kind of like a video game, like in movie mode or whatever, story mode. But like, depending on what like you click in the movie, you'll go down a different story, version of the movie type shit. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like you get like y'all understand. I'm sure you
Yeah.
understand. But so that same thing. Imagine that's how school works. So as you're going through school, there's so many different versions of school, and based on what your interests are, what you're good at, your strengths, they're able to realize those, and you know you have different classes, and you end up going through like a different version of school based on what your strengths are, what your interests are, you know what I'm saying? So it's almost like school is designed for like different types of people. And depending on which type of person you are, you'll go through a different way.
See, that's where I was going to lead to too. That's actually pretty solid. I feel like that should be like implemented during like adolescence, like your
From the beginning.
yeah, from the beginning,
very
like,
beginning.
kindergarten all the way up to I'd say middle school. And then I'd say once you get to that point, what I was thinking was like, have you guys ever heard of Ant Farm? Like it was a show on Disney Channel.
Ant Farm, it sounds familiar, but explain.
Yeah.
So
that cartoon or that
no, it's like a reality
TV show.
Disney Channel show, yeah.
That old
So
one.
basically, the theme of it is there's this whole fucking ginormous school, and within the school is like a bunch of prodigies in their own like special niche. You know what I'm saying? So like, let's say you go to this school to specialize in music arts. You go to this school to specialize sound design. You go to the school to specialize in just whatever you
I
want to
remember that show,
specialize,
yeah.
and that school like focuses in on that. Like they have individuals to help you focus in on what you already, want to do. Because for me, for instance, I kind of already knew what I wanted to do in high school.
Yeah.
Like I've been doing YouTube shit for a little bit. I've always wanted to do it, but I've just never put my all into it. And then after I graduated, I was like, fuck it, dive right in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I swear, as soon as I graduated, it's like my mind was freed. I literally felt like this giant weight was lifted off me, and like, oh, I can actually think for myself.
Yeah.
And then I, like, whenever you vlog my birthday, we talked about this in the first podcast episode. It's like you actually are able to think about yourself and like what you want to do with your life type shit.
Exactly.
And but I also feel like honestly, public school is like mainly designed, like especially high school is like designed for people that want to go to college type shit.
Yep.
And it's just not really always the best option.
They literally call Booker T and like certain like the good schools, they're supposed to be college preparatory schools. That's what they call
I
them.
remember whenever we were younger, Booker T was like the shit. If you got into Booker T, like people would fucking cry and shit and post all on their story and flex, or their little IGs at the time.
Bullshit.
But yeah, bro, I remember Booker T being like a very prep school, and like whenever I would hang out with you and shit, and you would tell me the stories about shit that goes on there, bro, I'd be so surprised.
Freshman year was lit because it wasn't in control of by Arterberry yet. Remember, we basically had free dress freshman year. You could wear whatever you wanted. It wasn't strict or anything.
No.
But then, because that was whenever, you remember at Thoreau, the principal used to be Padalino?
Yeah, and it
And
was
then-
chill as fuck.
And then he left and Miss Doctor became principal.
And then
When
fucking Miss Shrek.
Padalino left Thoreau, he became the principal at Booker T. And then the year we graduated and went to Booker T, Padalino had left. So, but it was still chill as fuck from when Padalino was there.
Yeah.
But then our sophomore year, the next year we went back after freshman, Arterberry came in, and that's when it all went to shit. Uniforms. You must wear your uniform. You have to be in uniform, or you get sent to trace for the entire day of school. You can't go to class. You have to have your IDs out at all times. Like, we didn't even have. Nobody wore their IDs freshman year. You have to have your IDs all. Like, it just became like so much stricter from freshman year just because of Arterberry. It was so fucked.
Yeah.
It's like freshman year was a good year. It was a good school.
Yeah.
It was nice. Fucked with it.
Kind of like how Michelle Obama came in and
Like
just
you could
switched up her
literally
lunch.
wear any color hoodie you wanted. Like it was just
Or any pants.
any pants. Like literally free dress. It was nice.
Damn. Yeah, sounds pretty ass as fuck if you ask me, dude.
Yeah.
It literally sounds like Thoreau. So it seems like you just went through Thoreau through high school. It's literally what it sounds like for the most part.
Yeah, literally. So, what would you say your most memorable highlights are, or best memories are from high school, Max? It's a pretty good question, I know.
During school?
Just, high school in general.
Mm.
During your high school years.
I'd have to say probably like just the nights at my mom's house. It's pretty lit. I mean, like especially like the football games and shit.
Yeah, those are fun.
Oh, I did go to a couple football games. Those were lit.
Shit.
Bro, those football games were fucking lit.
Yeah.
That was one thing I liked about Booker T, was like their football after parties. Because Owasso didn't have that, and if they did, I was unaware for some odd reason.
Bro, one of that after party after homecoming or some shit was the first time a girl started grinding on me in party back. It was like freshman or sophomore year.
I bet you're pretty happy
Oh
after
my
that,
God.
huh?
Did you a little bit?
You get hard, Max?
Did you break out?
Did you pitch your tent?
No, I didn't come up. I might have got a little leaky or some shit,
Oh,
but
you got a little pre on there.
Yeah.
A little pre nut.
Yeah, I think that's probably. I know I didn't come though. No worries about that.
Bro, that's lit, bro. You remember whenever, like, it was our graduation from 8th grade, I think it was 8th grade, from Thoreau.
Remember I was suspended?
Oh shit, you weren't there?
For lighting a
I was
match?
suspended.
Fuck, bro. I forgot
when you
all
lit
about
that match?
Yeah, they've already heard that story. But yeah.
Damn.
You get some ass thrown
Well,
back
yeah,
on you?
I was gonna say I definitely got some ass. That was my first thing
Yeah.
ass thrown back on.
On God.
I was like, bro, what? I'm trying to hit that strip club. You know what I mean?
I was just at
Oh,
home while y'all were at school. I was just at home sleeping in, beating my dick in bed.
Are you
all
sure,
alone.
bro? We have pictures. With
I
you.
was not there. I got suspended. I didn't go to graduation or 8th grade day at Thoreau.
Bro, I could have sworn I thought you were
Yeah.
there.
Nope. Never even touched any mud.
Damn.
Yeah, no, that shit, you weren't really missing out on much. Slowly, motherfuckers just chucking mud at each other.
Yeah, I remember Diego came over like the next day, like the first day of summer, and he was telling me about it. I was like, bro, so what I miss on 8th grade day? He's like, bro, that shit was ass, bro. They just got mud everywhere.
Literally, bro, it was mud just fucking chucked everywhere, bro. And I was
Yeah.
like, why? And like niggas were pushing bitches in the mud. Like that shit was because like
Bro.
I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing that.
the,
Nice, muddy shirt. You might be able to see.
they were wearing that shit
Nah.
nah. There's no action. I mean, like
That's
every
just a
now
dirty
and then,
floor, bro.
yeah, you get a slip up, but like it's just a dirty bitch, you know.
You seen
You
that
know what I
one
mean? That's not-
Instagram video, bro, where that one guy got kicked out of the bar for licking the floor?
He licked the floor.
Yeah, it like when he licked it, his tongue turned brown, like black.
Oh,
And yeah,
Sick. That's sick, bro.
and then like this dude of security's like, "Nah, get out, bro."
yeah.
He starts walking back.
I would have kicked his ass out too. I'd have like,
Yeah,
nah,
for
bro.
real.
You
Like, nah,
can't-
you're wrong. You're nasty, bro.
Yeah, bro. We ain't doing that shit around here. Oh shit, just fucking.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if you can relate to this. I feel like both you guys can, because we're all the same grade. But I mean, I always never really like look forward to going to school type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just whatever. But I feel like I always, throughout my entire just growing up going to school, I was always looking forward to senior year, bruh.
Yeah.
Senior year, right? And then it comes like we had like what, a month left of junior year, right, Max?
Mhm.
And then COVID hits. And at first we're like, oh, bro, this shit's about to be lit. We're gonna be off for 2 weeks, bro. We gotta get lit at your mom's, bro. But then ended up lasting all summer through into our senior year. We thought we were gonna go back to school for senior year, and then it started on virtual, and then we finally got to go back, right? And it was all just weird. They had the dividers.
yes.
You had to wear a mask. We had to fucking social distance. Like, bro, in my opinion, I feel like we got robbed of a normal senior year.
Mhm.
Because imagine having a normal senior year. Like, that shit would have been so lit.
Bro, that's what I was looking forward to. I didn't even go back to school. I said,
Yeah,
fuck that shit.
I feel like, were you not looking forward to having a lit senior year? We just got robbed.
I was gonna get lit as fuck, bro. Go to parties, you know what I mean? And I was ready, bro. Right before, I think I've already told the story, but right before like COVID happened and all that bullshit, like I was doing bad in school, like right before, because I had gotten suspended.
You got kicked out, right?
Yeah, I gotten kicked out, and then I gotten brought back, and I was like, bro, I was on my A game. Like my grades were going up, everything was good, and then COVID
And they just fucked you in the ass.
just fucked me anally in the ass, bro.
Speaking of getting fucked royally, I'm gonna hit a beer bong.
Yeah,
Cheers.
cool.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Appreciate it, bro.
Broski. Oh, I forgot to give you your vape back, but yeah, it's motherfucking beer bong time. Cheers to everyone watching the pod. Y'all gonna take a sip of your Medelito?
Did you finish yours, Karen?
I don't know.
Kyron hasn't even touched it.
I've been touching on it.
You've been feeling up on her?
Believe me. Been taking a couple swigs here and there. I don't have any other drinks. So I
Yeah,
need
we're
to
about the same.
stay a little hydrated.
Alright, cheers, brothers.
Cheers.
Cheers.
1, 2, 3,
Gone. Just like that.
and it's down the hatch.
Just like that.
Only foam. Oh, delicious. Fucking love it.
Very nice.
Yeah, I love the burn.
Yes. Oh, fuck.
But on God.
Yep.
Quick intermission.
So, yeah, fuck that shit. Virtual learning was literally ass. I don't know. So, I would literally wake up at 8:30, join my first Zoom meeting, and fall asleep.
Yeah.
And I remember I would always wake up like a few minutes, like I would wake up like once the Zoom meeting was over, and like I would like just sort of open my eyes barely and look at the screen, and it would just be me and the teacher in the Zoom, and they'd be like, Noah, are you there? And that's what would wake me up, and then I would just leave. I wouldn't even say anything. That's literally what I did for every Zoom.
Bro, I remember coming over one time when we were blown down, and like we were getting fucked up. And this dude's on the fucking Zoom in the background, and all I hear is, Noah. He's like, take this.
Yeah. Bro, I literally made a reel. If y'all follow my IG, I posted a reel of you came over, we were just smoking while I was in my Zoom class, and we were hitting bowls out of my ooze bong. And I started recording the video, and then I was just I recorded the Zoom meeting, then I flipped it, showed you. I think that camera just died, but I showed you, and then I started ripping the motherfucking what's it called?
The ooze.
The fucking ooze.
The ooze.
And then all of a sudden I hear him like, Noah! So I just pass it to you really quick, and then I just leave the camera recording, and then I'm like, I didn't even unmute. I just typed in the chat. I was like, yeah. What? I was like, what? That shit was funny, bro. Did you
classic Zoom.
Because you were working during all. Did you even join your Zooms?
Not really.
You didn't even join
Bro,
them.
Max just virtually dropped out.
And then I did the magic 10 at the end and got.
Yeah.
There's
Damn.
like 10 assignments, you know, you have to do.
Oh, you did like the GDP shit?
No,
GDP test?
Booker T did this thing because nobody was joining the Zooms and nobody was doing any schoolwork. Like, it got to that bad.
Yeah.
Like, almost all of the class was gonna fucking fail.
Like, every grade, too. So they basically did this thing called the Magic 10, where you had to do 10, like, specific assignments of, like, teacher's choice. And then, if you did that, then you'd pass.
Bro. Bro.
Did I pass, bro?
Jesus. Just think about the generation that's, like, coming up off of this shit. They're gonna be fucked. They're gonna be fucked.
Yeah, bruh. Sorry for that cut. We were just checking on Max's angle. That shit, the camera just died. That shit just went out. So, Max's audio isn't gonna be the best. Sorry about that.
Just gotta talk a little louder, bro.
Just, yeah, you
I'm
just,
gonna have to talk a little louder.
you know what I'm saying?
Hopefully that's good.
But, I mean, we basically covered every topic. We only have one more, which, I was just gonna ask. So, you first met me at Booker T, right? You first met Kyron at your crib. What were your first impressions? Cause you had known both of us for a while, but what were your first impressions when me and Kyron decided to start doing YouTube? What were your,
It was a pretty fucking good idea, low key. Because with Kyron, when you started out your airsoft shit, you know,
Yeah.
that shit was pretty fucking pro. Like, those are good videos. And then whenever you both decided to start doing the podcast, like, that was even litter, you know.
yeah.
And like, just you guys having your own weed channels too.
On
Just
gone.
like how the
And see, bro.
videos go hard as fuck. Like, they're fucking like the
I
fucking
appreciate that.
gravel leaf, you know. Like,
Yeah,
those
bro,
guys-
that shit was lit.
Yeah.
But bro, like I remember from like a while, like Max has always been there, you know what I mean, helping us with the filming and shit, the behind the scenes shit. So Max, I'm already knowing, bro. Man's been always supportive of the journey and the grind that me and Noah have found ourselves on.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's pretty lit.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit. On God, bruh. This shit, we got three young entrepreneurs right here. We definitely about to do some sick shit. We got create our own reality,
You know?
manifest our own destiny, you know what I'm saying?
No.
We about to be, shit's about to be lit, bruh.
It's about to be lit, dog.
Well shit, you got anything else you want to say to the pod, bro?
Any future
Yeah.
plans?
Not, what's that?
Any future plans?
Future plans? Shit. Just finna be grinding, bro.
You're
Try to
right.
get my own place, try to get a raise type shit.
Yes, sir.
Get up to like maybe like, I don't know, hopefully $20 an hour type shit.
Whew.
That'd be
Yes,
lit. That'd be
sir.
fucking lit.
Yeah,
That'd be
you've been
lit.
building up a little bag. I'm already knowing.
And like a little skill set too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, and I just want to say like, you know, appreciate y'all for having me, you know.
I'm gone,
Been an
bro.
honor, bro.
Yeah, bro. I definitely feel like you're gonna be on another time.
You said what?
You said I definitely feel like you're gonna be on the pod another time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're definitely gonna have to have you.
Maxwell's definitely gonna be a reoccurring guest.
Oh, God.
But you want to shout out you want any of your socials linked down below, maybe your IG or something?
Yeah, y'all can follow my IG at Maxwell Stevens.
Yes, sir.
And then Snap, you know, Max Stevens 18, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
It's
sir.
the PH.
PH.
All the ladies hit up the boy Max on Snap. He's single.
You already know.
Single and ready to mingle.
But yeah, so I'll link his socials down below. But yeah, you want to pick the emoji, Kyron?
Let's see. We've already done the beer, the star. Fuck. I think I think that we should do let's see, it's the 4th of July. So let's do the American flag
American flag.
at the time of filming.
Oh yeah, speaking of the 4th of July, so we're filming this the day before the 4th, right? It's the 3rd. So
Yeah.
tomorrow I'm going to be doing a 4th of July vlog, probably. If it's not already out by the time you're watching this podcast, then I did not do a 4th of July vlog. But I'm probably going to do a 4th of July vlog. So if you check my channel and you see it, you'll see it because it should already be out by the time this podcast is out.
Yep.
But, yeah, we got second guest. If y'all haven't seen the Lil Q podcast episode 11, we had Lil Q on last week. Y'all go check that shit out.
That shit's hard.
Follow Kyron's Instagrams. Subscribe to him on IG, on his YouTube.
Gotta check out the YouTube, bro. We're going hard over there, bro.
Yeah, subscribe to my
Going hard.
YouTube, my IGs. Like I was saying, Max's socials linked down below. Comment and so Kyron was saying comment the
American flag.
American flag emoji, and then what you guys thought of the podcast.
What you guys did for the 4th?
Yeah, what you're doing for the 4th. Just any recommendations, just opinions on the pod. And if you're still watching, I appreciate y'all for listening to the end. You're a
Appreciate
goat.
you guys.
So yeah, we'll catch you guys in the next episode of the Stonedknowledge podcast.
The Stoned Knowledge.
Yes, sir. All right, this is